Well, like I said, if you're wondering, well, maybe not wondering, but why I have so many videos in the last 2 days posted, it's like I said, I don't know, maybe it's a witch holiday, or I don't know. I don't fuck around with that shit. Maybe it's almost October, isn't fall, the leaves are turning. There's some kind of the pagans, they believe in the earth and the seasons. Maybe this is some kind of, I don't know, something from, the horror movies, something is lining up, the blood moon or some bullshit, because they've been that very fucking active, the retards, the R word. But, so anyway, again, and the more it just, things just keep occurring to me, like just now, where I told in the other videos I just posted, like maybe the last one, I was talking about how yesterday, they were asking me questions about my appointments. And again, this has to do with money. Greedy witches. Who'd have thunk it? From all the fairy tales, they're in the evil shit. But now they're greedy and evil. They want money for their kids. And I don't know what asking me these questions is supposed to do for them. Because like I said, it's not a lottery I won. You know, even other veterans, every case is individual, bro. I can't, assist. I can't do nothing. I'm not on the board. I'm not a doctor. I'm not on the, I don't work at the regional office where they decide, you know, your cases, your appeals. There's nothing I can fucking do for you. I don't know. I don't have a cousin who works there. I don't have a girlfriend who works there. A homeboy I went to school with who works at the V. No, I don't know anybody that works at the VA aside from the people I deal with when I go to the VA, just like the rest of you. And for civilians who never served, there's nothing I can do for you, period, except give you the same advice I give them. If you're hurt, go to the doctor. I don't know how it works with you don't have insurance, but you got the county hospital. If you're not hurt, again, same advice I give everybody. Go back to school. If your job isn't paying enough, you don't have to go to traditional college. You can go to get certificates, training, a trade, whether you're male or female. I mean, hell, if you're male, you can get the little medical things that mostly females do. You can do that shit too, especially if you're big. They like you because from being hurt a lot, I know big guys in traditional female positions help when the person is physically injured. They get you out of the bed and, help you with your rehab. I can attest to that. So, yeah, a big, strong dude. Everybody else might be like, oh, he's handsome. No, when you're fucked up and hurt, he can get your ass up out. He can lift you up. That's how we look at it, So, anyway, you can do something. But following me to fuck around, showing up where I show up, that's not going to get it. It's probably going to get you dead faster than it's going to get you money. I'm not going to do anything to you personally, but so anyway, what I'm documenting again is I thought, like I said, about last week, not last week, last month, I made a video about I didn't have an appointment, but I had injured myself, right? Fucked myself up. I ain't going into the details, but I had to go to the local hospital. A couple streets, a couple of minutes away from here, and because now they gave us the choice to go to a regular hospital because this city doesn't have a regular VA hospital. Like my old city, the nearest one is like 30 minutes away, and I was bleeding pretty badly, and I drove myself. But so anyway, got stitches and yada yada yada. You know what I'm saying? Like come back in a week, or they gave me a date to get the stitches out. But I didn't want to go there. I told y'all in the other videos, I don't know which one it is. So anyway, because what happened is I made a video when I got back from the hospital that's like 30 or 40 minutes away, but it's on the highway. So it is a couple of miles away, but I mean, it's technically like any city. If you're driving through the city, it might take you an hour to get somewhere that's only 10 miles away because you're on the streets. But this place is like maybe 40, 50 miles away, but it's on the highway, so it don't take that long. But so anyway, the nurse, after, they made me wait, and I know they did it on purpose because, like I said, I've been dealing with the VA, different VAs, different cities for over a decade, so almost two. But anyway, there was nobody in there, and like I said, because of that, I anticipated, and it was just to get the stitches out, so no big deal. It's a weekday, I ain't got nothing to do, so I just left early, try to get there about 9 o'clock. And hell, I even had anticipated waiting until 1 o'clock just to get seen, sitting there in the waiting room, but there was really nobody in there, but they still made me wait an hour, which is fine. Like I said, I'm used to it. But again, they made that into, their street theater thing. The federal nurses getting paid by the VA, your money, tax dollars. But so anyway, like I said, when I get one of them comes in, and it's just like chastisement. Hey, you could have went anywhere in your town. Your city. You could have went to one of the doctor's offices, and you wouldn't have had that. And I'm like, I didn't care, bitch. I didn't say that. But and then she said, did you know you could have went? And she cut me off because really I didn't say anything because I couldn't get my words out because I was stunned, and she's just like I was lying. That's that gang stalker shit. They lying on me like I lie a lot, and I'm confused because she comes in and you could, and she said, no, you don't, you didn't, huh? And it's like, no, bitch. And I explained to her, I said, after she got through with her little spiel, I said, no, because I have used the fucking program because I literally got bills because you don't pay everything to the doctor. Yeah, they paid the most, thousands of dollars, but I was still left over with $100 or something, and they sending me, for $100 from the local doctor. And so I'm like, to avoid all that, and like I said, I think I got videos where I explained it because I had to call, and like I said, it wasn't as hard because I got through the prompts to the VA, to the operator, not the operator, to the woman, because she pulled up more. Oh yeah, I got it. She even called the doctor's office, and they got mad. Like they was in trouble or something, like kids. Called me back and tried to put blame on me. You didn't do this. So like, to avoid all that, I'll just go drive the little 40 miles or whatever and have them taken out at the large hospital, VA hospital, with the emergency room and all that. So it'll be a walk-in. Just stupid shit. It's like they don't think. And these are people, they went to college, professionals, acting like children. And once I explained that, I said, well, but you could, I didn't want to. I got time. I could wait. I knew that before I came down here. But the night before, it's like, well, I'll probably be in the waiting room all day, but shit, it's better than going through all that and having this, paperwork not get filled out and something not get paid, and, and I owe maybe a couple of hundred left over. Now, when all I got to do is, it's going to cost me $20 in gas versus all that headache and some time. $20 in gas and a half a day. And actually, I was gone by 1 o'clock. Like I said, I had allotted that I'd be sitting in the waiting room up until 1 o'clock because I was a walk-in. But, so anyway, the reason I brought that up, they text you the reminders of your appointment. So last week I got a text, and I thought it was one of my normal appointments, but because it doesn't show you where, which clinic or whatever. So it's the regular clinic I go to, and I'm thinking, why? When I got there, and then so again, the nurse who's when they take your blood pressure, the doctor will be here. So anyway, they did the same shit. This 2 times. Like again, I had to explain to dude Because I told him, I said, you know, the last time I heard, she forgot about me. He said, no, she didn't. And I stopped. I said, no. I said, I've been going. And I told him how long I've been. I said, not this particular VA. I haven't been living in this city but 4 or 5 years. But yeah, and no, it doesn't wait and work like that. I've never sat back here in the doctor's once. You know, I might have had an appointment at 2 o'clock, right? And just like anything, you get there early. And just like that day last week, I got there early. Whatever appointment, at the minimum, I get there 15 minutes early. So I had been there for about 50 minutes before. That's the second time this doctor done this. The only one. You know, and they try to, again, they, like I said yesterday in the other, they make excuses. Oh, she's in with the other patient, like I spoke. Oh, okay, she's in with another. No, bitch, y'all, like I said, I've been dealing with y'all for fucking, I don't know how many years, right? First of all, why would you schedule 2 people the same and you only got 1 doctor? We're used to waiting months to get a fucking, you know, like today, whatever the day is, the appointment might not be till January. So why in the fuck, if I waited this long to come see the doctor, would you have it where I have to, once you call me back, I'm still waiting another fucking 40 minutes? And then gonna make a fucking excuse. Yeah, I mean, you know, like where you're supposed, oh, just have patience. No, bitch, it doesn't work like this. I've been seeing this place longer than you've been working here, little bitch ass. And you know, this gang stalker shit. You got a fucking federal job, gonna get your federal benefits once you retire, and you're risking all that to go to fucking prison. To what? To fuck with people? Because you got beat up when you was a kid? And you can't get, I mean, that's why you got beat up. Because you're a little bitch. You can't get over shit. You was a little bitch your whole fucking life. Like Chris Rock says, you can't get rid of the bullies out of school. You gotta have your kids go to school with bullies, because otherwise you're gonna have a society full of bitches whining, making excuses. Oh, she's in. No, bitch, don't take up. Like I said, why would you double? Like I said, if I got here 15 minutes early, like we're supposed to, I got signs at the check-in desk. Please be courteous of other veterans. Get here 15 minutes early. Call if you're not going to be able to make your appointment, just like any doctor's office. All right, so we follow the fucking rules, so you should follow the fucking rules and do your goddamn job. So anyway, the little bitch, he asked me when I get there, the one who made up the excuse, what are you here for? I'm like, I don't know. All I know is I got a reminder. It said be here. Said you got an appointment. I showed up to my fucking appointment. Turns out it was a follow-up because of me going to the emergency room to get my stitches removed. You know, they wouldn't have known about it except for the people who handle paperwork, the system in that VA, but they, you know. So anyway, they made a follow-up, but I didn't know. You know, like I said, you get a letter or whatever, a reminder. Hey, okay, what the fuck is this about? I thought it was something I had, cause like I said, it might have been, I'm thinking maybe I made an appointment in January this year and just forgot. But no, and she said, oh, it's, so they're acting like I'm coming up there trying to, I don't know, but first of all, which I didn't tell nobody, I'm not going to tell nobody except for, I guess, y'all and the freaks and the hackers that work for the gang stalker. Everything is done for me. There's no more. I already got years ago, meaning permanent. All right, so no, there's nothing. There's no reason me keep going back. I could never go again, and nothing will change till I fucking die. My kids get benefits, all of this shit. So no, bitch, no. So that's how I know, you know, you're a gang stalker. So I never told no one. Period. A human single being, a lie when I got that letter till just now. Nobody knows that except the motherfucker who write, you know, who probably wrote. That's all they do is write these letters for the VA. So no, there's not me coming back to make sure. He's like, well, they can review. I haven't had a review in over, I don't know how many, probably a decade of the. And like I said, no, there is no review. So that, you know, like I said, niggas, always trying to scheme and think everybody's scheming like them. You know, you better do that because they find out. No, bitch. And I don't even say anything. I just let them do their little whatever, like I'm scheming and scamming. Oh, walking hunch when I'm at the VA, but then when I leave, I'm, surprised. No, no, bitch. I tell them all the time the type of jobs I work, how hard it is. It is very physical and yada yada yada. Hell, times when I actually asked for pain medicine, they said you better do physical therapy. That's literally what he told me. Shit, I've never had painkillers unless I really hurt myself. You know, I guess they make sure they don't want to create drug addicts. So no, the motherfucker literally told me you better do some physical therapy, and that was it. I left. I took it. It was years ago, and I legitimately had a reason, but hey, as to this day, I still, just hey, do some physical therapy, do some stretches before you start working. So no, ain't no, Lordy, don't let them see you doing this. No, bitch, I ain't gotta do all that. I'm not like you, fucking coward. So anyway, they don't know that. So even the doctors see that's the thing. See, yeah, like because that's a different branch or whatever you want to call it. They don't decide that. Not the doctors that you see at the hospital. They don't decide that. That's administrative. So long story short, there's no reason for me to be going up there. What I'm doing is make sure I don't get back in that position where I'm in a hospital bed for weeks and months at a time. Stupid bitch, and y'all doing this damn psychological shit trying to fuck with me. Like I'm in there trying to make sure I get this and that. Bitch is already done. Stupid motherfucker. I just never told you, you weak ass bitch. So how the fuck you worrying about your kids? You gotta do this and that for them. How you gonna do all that and this and that for them if you in fucking prison or dead? Quit fucking with folks.